good morning. If you're joining us on YouTube, stick around. The Zodiac Collective is coming up. It's coming up, you guys. Timestamps are down below. Good morning. Hello. Hello. How we doing? How we doing? You feeling good this morning, Geraldine? Something in my room. It sounded like a plastic bottle popping, but there's nobody here. And what? Something just popped in my room. Freaked me out. What is going on? Good morning, meow meow. Alright, Geraldine. Well, let's get our mood up. We're gonna boost that mood today. Hopefully the collective's nice. I feel like some big kind of turning point is happening. Like we're kind of rounding the corner, you know? That's what it kind of feels like. A little anxious, a little exhausted. It's been a journey, but yeah, I just really feel like it's like we're rounding the corner. Does Mario still see me in a good light, even after last night's combo? Hey, Danielle. Doing good, babe. I haven't just got my period now. He's a little frustrated, but I think he still sees you in a good light. Yeah. Just maybe a scotch frustrated. Cindy, if you want yes or no questions, you can subscribe up above. Or you guys can comment your name for a free card. At 10K likes, we're going to do our Zodiac Collective. Oh my god, there was just 123 likes on the counter. That's crazy. Going to be a good day. It's a 3-day. Whoop whoop. Iris, what do we need to hear? Good morning, Berta. I don't know what... I was going to say Geraldine and Berta slammed together because I saw Geraldine comment right after I was about to say good morning. That would have been crazy. Alright, FBI rest and rejuvenation. They want you to take it easy today. I'm not gonna lie, that's what today feels like. Today feels like a rest day. I know we have work, but hey, it's Friday. So I feel like as soon as you're done with whatever responsibilities you have, take it easy. Take it easy. Alright, will he avoid me now because of it? No. Nah, I don't think so. I think you're gonna be just fine. I think it'll be alright. Cindy, what do we need to hear from Miss Cindy? Thank you so much for the gifts and the heart me's, ladies. Cindy, we've got indecision. You're at a very important crossroads right now, and I feel like you need to decide. Are we focusing on the problems or the solutions? And I feel like right now you're stuck in the middle because it's complicated. It's always fucking complicated, isn't it? So close, I got you. But they're saying you need to do what's right, not what's easiest. I feel like if you take a moment to reflect, you'll know what the right answer is. You'll know the right direction. But you're caught up. You're caught up. So close. Boom. Did Ron like my text last night? Yeah, I think he definitely did, actually. I don't mean actually, but yes, I think he did. I think he liked it a lot. Alright, start close. What do we need to hear in and around you? He actually came over yesterday. Oh, shenanigans! Alright. What do we need to hear? What do we need to hear in and around start close? That's weird. I'm hearing something about flowers. But I'm hearing like dead flowers. Like prune your garden. I feel like there's some dead flowers and they're sucking nutrients from the rest of your plants and you gotta behead the bad ones. You know what I mean? So what a weird analogy that just popped in my head. Okay. I feel like in the short term you're gonna get some wish fulfillment. It's gonna help you release a lot of your worries and a lot of the stagnant energy that you've been feeling. Like I said earlier, I feel like we're rounding a corner and that's no exception for you. I feel like this moon that recently passed helped you release a lot of bullshit that was holding you back so you could finally end a chapter and open up this new one. And now the new moon's right around the corner. I feel like where you're investing your energy, it's really paying off. So continue to do it. Don't give up. Just like keep trucking along. What you're doing is 100% what you should be doing, even if you second guess it sometimes. It's definitely where you need to be. Prune, people. Prune. Prune the shit. If you want yes or no questions, you can subscribe up above. At 10K likes, we're going to do Zodiac Collective. So keep on a tapping. Second guess all the time. I know, it's hard. It's hard, but you can do it. You can do it. Berta, what do we need to hear for you? Angel of Balance, girlfriend. This is just about balancing your energy within yourself. Making sure that you're holding yourself in a place where you're like helping yourself. You're not neglecting yourself. Because I feel like sometimes when we feel like shit's going awry, we look around us to see what's throwing us off. But the reality is there's something within you throwing you off. And so we need to come into balance. Better treatment of ourselves. Good morning, Tina. All right, Liza. What do we need to hear for Liza? Lisa, I mean. Motherfucker God. This is just coming into alignment. I feel like your mind, your body, and your spirit are all kind of getting on the same track. And you're feeling really aligned. It might not have been easy, though. I'm definitely feeling some struggle to get there. But we're there. We're there. You worked hard to like rearrange your energy and get it back into track, like back on track. And that's exactly what's happening. Geraldine, surrender. Trust the process. We're going to have ups and downs. We're going to have highs and lows. But trust that like literally this is all happening for a very like deliberate reason. You have to experience this in order to get to where you want. Got to go through it to get to it. And you got to just let it go and trust that that's happening. You're right the first time. Thank you. It's been a struggle, girl. You got this. You got this. Start close. Contract. There's some kind of obligation that needs to be met, and it's coming up. And I feel like whether you willingly go forth or you're shoved forth, you're going to head in the direction that you want to go in. You're gonna get your abundance. The universe is gonna make fucking sure of it, even if you're being a stubborn ass. Danielle. All tied up. I feel like you're holding yourself back a little. You're restricting yourself. You're feeling stuck. You ain't stuck. There's no chain on your foot holding you to, the radiator. I feel like your door's open, your legs work. Like, there's something about, like, in your mind. You think you can't get out of the situation you're in or you can't change it up or whatever. But they're saying, girl, no, you can. That door isn't locked. You can get up. Because of past experiences. Oh, yeah, that trauma be real. It be deep. Sometimes I get in my head after issues happen because of past... Oh, gosh, yes. Same. Shiloh has literally been nothing but exceptional to me since we've met. And I'm not saying he's a perfect human, because none of us are. But I am saying that, like, he has blown away any expectation I've ever had of relationships. Yet, I still have paranoia, and I still have fear because of things that have happened to me in the past. People I had wrongfully given trust to, that had hurt me. And it's hard sometimes not to be paranoid that you're going to get tricked again or that somebody's going to, say one thing and do another. But the reality is there are always going to be disappointing people, and you just need to trust yourself. Even if you've been wrong in the past. You can't bat 100, I don't know if that analogy was right, but you can't score 10 out of 10 every time. Sometimes you got to make a mistake so you can learn, so you can gain that experience, so you can evolve, It's hard, man. There's something good coming in March for Miss Montague. Yeah. I feel like good news is popping on in. You might get like a letter or an email. Something very positive. Tax time. It is tax time. Maybe something like that. But something's going to come through and it's going to make you feel really confident. Well, I'll see him on Saturday or Sunday. Saturday? Yes. Sunday? Yes. I feel like both days are likely that you will be seeing him. Likely. Very likely. If you guys want a free card, comment your name down below. At 10K likes, we're going to do Zodiac Collective. It's 909. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, Friday morning's odd. Man, I swear, Friday, Saturday, Sundays are always, like, so up in the air for me. It's either weirdly busy or weirdly slow. So weird. I know, I was like, where are all my people at? There's only like 11 people in here. So weird. What's happening? Will I still be moving to Pennsylvania? Yeah, I think that's very likely. Is the trip to Salt Lake with my cousin going to happen? I feel like it will happen, but I feel like something weird might happen. Like maybe it gets postponed or maybe it gets cut short. There's something here. I feel like it will happen, but just maybe not like you were expecting. I'm tapping. Tina, what do we need to hear for you, girl? Tina, what's up with you? What's up with you? The thinking woman. You might be a little caught up in your head. Right now they want you to organize your thoughts. Whether this is journaling or coming up with a structured plan on how to attack those goals, how to hit those goals. There's something here where you need to sit down and like maybe invest a little more strategic gameplay behind what you're doing. So like let's say you're conflicted on whether you should stay with your job or not. All right, I want you to write out a pros and cons list, you know. Journal about how you feel about your current job and what you might feel like in the job of your dreams, you know. And if you do want to leave and go to another job, then how are we going to do that? What are the steps? Are we going to start applying first? Or are we just going to quit and wing it? Like, what's the plan here? You know what I mean? Why do I get temperance? Why do I always get temperance and cups? Because you need to heal some emotional damage. Cassandra. I got expect miracles. Shit, bitch. Shit's about to start popping off for you. And I feel like you kind of are in this energy where you're like, man, like, I don't know. I'm just moving through life. But they're saying, oh no, you're supposed to move through life in a much more luxurious way. And I feel like something really spectacular is coming through for you. Sally Bean, good morning. Lizette, what's up? Let's get you a card. Lizette, I got contract. It's time to commit to something, girl. There's some kind of like obligation here in your life contract that is being made, and I feel like it's come due. You know, this could be like in your life plan before you were even born. You agreed to be an astronaut. So now it's time to start your training because that astronaut thing, it has to happen. And so they're going to like recruit you right now and start your training like all of a sudden. Okay. So anyways, something's coming together. Something's sliding together here. An important part in your life, destiny, path, story, yata yata. So something exciting is going to happen. Your skincare routine is doing wonders for your face. I love that. I'm glad that makes sense. Will Steven's court hearing go in his favor? Oh shit, what's he in court for? Will Steven's court hearing go in his favor? No, I don't think it will. No, I do not think it will. Katie, what do we need to hear, girl? Oh my god, that came right out. Hey, Sally. Storm warning. Woo! I realize all crazy is about to pop up in your life. You want to know why, though? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why, Katie. Because they've been asking you to do something. You know, it could have been as simple as, like, paying your electric bill. And you're like, nah, I'll get it next week. And then you forget about it, you know, and then all of a sudden your lights get shut off. So, there's something saying, chaos, your lights are about to get shut off because you put something on the back burner for too long. The bills come due. I don't think it's actually electric, but, you know, whatever. Take the analogy. Sally, what do we need to hear? So are we showing a baby bump? You know, it's so funny. We were asking this yesterday. Yes, but, like, no. Yes, my stomach is starting to push out, but I'm just chunky already. So now I just kind of look chunky. I'm not, like, pregnant looking yet. I just look round. You know what I mean? I look like I'm filling out a little bit. Like I drank a little too much or something. It's kind of funny. Magician and the mirror. Oh my god, that's so weird because right now there's something about you've manifested some great future as the magician here, right? But your universe is trying to show you something. There's a mirror, meaning whatever you're seeing in front. I know I say this a lot, but whatever you're seeing in front of you right now is a direct reflection to how you are. So like, let's say you feel neglected, okay? You feel like you ain't getting the attention that you want. Then you gotta take a look in the mirror. Inner, not outer. Okay, what's making me feel neglected out here? No. What's making me feel neglected in here? Oh, well, I have been treating myself like poop lately. I haven't been eating well enough, sleeping good enough. taking my personal time or what have you. So maybe that's why the universe and the people around me are being shitheads, because I'm being a shithead to myself. You know what I mean? There's some kind of like direct match here happening. They're saying, you're manifesting great shit, but the universe is trying to reflect something back to you to show you what's kind of in your way right now. And it's not them doing it, it's you doing it. They're just the example so you can look within and see what's happening here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I hope that fucking made sense. Any hooser. Priscilla. Guardian angel. Girl. I feel like right now, you know what, actually, I feel like Cinderella right now. You're Cinderella. Cinderella's coming to mind. You know the fairy godmother? She's like, girl, what can I do for you? And she just blesses her with a little carriage, a little, dress, a little whatever the fuck. And I feel like right now you got one of those, like, fairy godmothers up in your business. And they're saying, like, what do you want? You gotta start asking for it. Because what do you want? Because we're here to grant wishes, bitch. Like, what wish do you want? So there's something about one of your guys wants to know what you want because they want to give it to you, you know? Going to my cousin's wedding tomorrow. Well, I meet a man. A man. Oh, my God. I think you will. But I don't know if it's something you're going to want to stick with. You know what I'm saying? I think you will meet somebody there, but I don't know. Maybe you're going to turn it away. Maybe you're not going to realize he was hitting on you. I don't know. There's something weird. But, yes, I do think you're going to meet somebody. Priscilla, I got you for a minute. At 10K likes, you guys, we're going to do a Zodiac collective. Be sure to tap those screens. Alright, what do we need to hear in around Miss Priscilla for her mini skadoodle poodle? Miss Priscilla. We got options, girl. But right now, it's almost like I feel like you don't realize you have the choices that you do. You need to let go of something, though. You need to stop worrying so much. Because this new path that you want to be on, where you get all the bliss and the abundance and all the happiness that you want, you're on it. You'll own it. But on this path, there are choices to make. I feel like you feel a little bit in lack and you worry about defeat, though, because of bullshit people, you know? It's like you're scared of people. You're saying you have options here. Friends, partnerships, different things to come into your life, these different connections. And you're on the path towards them. So, like, you can see them if you start looking. But I feel like you've been deceived in the past, you know? You're trying to be strong and stay in control of your life. And that means you're afraid of letting anyone else in and affect it. And so they're saying, this could be not just romantic. This is also like friendships, too. There's something about, you gotta let go of it. You gotta let go of the losses, let go of the shit that went wrong, let go of the hateful people, and learn the lessons that they taught you so you can move forward and find better quality, better caliber, people. Yeah, this is you. I missed it if this was me. Oh, no. Okay, let's try again. You have options and connections. And I feel like you're starting to not worry about certain things as much because you're on this new path. But the thing is that I feel like it's going to come back and haunt you. The people that have fucked you over, the mistrust you have with them, friends, family, partnerships, the whole shebang. And I feel like there are people that are trying to come into your world, your soul fam, partnerships, friendships, whatever. But because of this shittiness, I feel like you're trying to be protective over yourself, and so you're staying away. And they're saying you have to confirmation. You have to know you're smarter now, you're more discerning now, and that you can trust your instincts with people better than you could before. Confirmation! Jesus Christ. So they're saying, get over the loss, realize that there will be wins in the future, but you kind of got to get over the loss to go out and find the wins, Not everybody is going to hurt you. Not everybody is a POS. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that gift. Katie, I got you for a mini. Thank you for the Thank God It's Friday. Does that make sense, Priscilla? Woo! We're trying to, stay in control of our lives. And we don't want other people's energy to affect us because of the negativity we've experienced in the past. But they're saying you got to open yourself up to people. All right, Miss Katie. Katie, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Oh, Katie. Okay, we're trying to keep peace between us and others. But I feel like this isn't the world that you want. It's the world that you're settling for. There's a lot of happiness on the horizon, but you gotta heal and get in control of your emotions and let go of this drama. You need to choose you at the end of the day, girlfriend. Because it's preventing you from the path forward that you want to be on. You deserve to be happy, not stuck. I'm saying the only reason you're stuck is because you're, again, like, supporting maybe energy outside of yourself that you shouldn't be. Because it's not what you want to do deep down on inside. Deep down inside that stuff. Cara, good morning. Does that make sense, though? I feel like there's so much abundance lining up for you, but you got to make sure that you're making the right choices for yourself. Otherwise, when all this good shit comes in, you're not even going to be happy with it. You're going to be like, fuck this shit, get out of here. Are we showing a baby bump? No, like, yes, but I just look chunky. Because I'm a little pudgy already, and so it just kind of like pushed my chunk out. So yeah, my body's definitely changing, but I think most people would just think I'm fat, not pregnant right now. Anywho's. See what they're doing down below? You're going to vote. Earth, fire, air, or water. Let me know what you want to hear. We're going to cover all the zodiacs independently. If you don't know your element that is in, you can just go ahead and throw your zodiac on up. When I look back at the screen, whatever I see is what we will do first. Okay, guys? I know. The baby bump, though, good God. Yeah, I was just actually talking to Shiloh about that last night, and I was like, I hate this. I just look really fat. I just look like I've been eating pizza for the last every day ever. And he's like, oh, baby. He was so sweet. In like another month, it'll probably be a lot more obvious that I'm pregnant and not just junky. Fire! Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Starting off at 22 minutes. 2-2. Alright, guys. What do we need to hear in around our fire baddies? They're back up at the top. They had like a down day and then they're like, no, fuck you, I'm back. 22 in the room. Oh my God. All the signs and clues. What does it mean? It means stay balanced, bitch. That's what it means. Stay in your energy. Stay in your center. What a weird way to start this. I'm getting it a little bit. Oh my God. Okay. All right. There's some kind of new prosperous beginning. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Some new prosperous beginning here for my fire signs. And it's because you finally took the time to slow down and look at yourself and be like, wow, I'm feeling kind of shitty. Maybe I should do something to focus on trying to fix that. And I feel like you really did find this new patience, this new understanding for yourself, where you were like, you know, you wanted to be compassionate and actually fix some of this shit that's like dragging you down, fire. And I feel like this is like sparking off a huge change in your life. Because you're ready to be happy. You're sick of the suffering. You're sick of getting caught up on obstacles and preventing yourself from creating the world that you actually want. It's almost like this like an eternal fucking cycle of insanity and suffering. You're like finally over it, you know? And you're going to do whatever you can to pull your energy away from it. Like I said, you're creating that change, fire. And at the end of the day, they're saying, you're so wise now. You're so grounded. You're so stable. All the resources that you've been waiting for or looking for are finally flowing in. Because you just got rid of the biggest block that was creating this issue for you. Good morning, ladies. So I really feel like, fire, you're ready for change. You weren't. Then you focused on it. You felt it. You went through your shifts. You know, you didn't avoid or ignore your feelings. Maybe at times, but that's okay. We need a break every once in a while. But I feel like you really process that shit. Or you will be processing that shit. And it's just gonna... I don't know, it's going to reinforce your loyalty to yourself. You're going to feel really like you're holding true to yourself, like you're really fighting for yourself, like you really care. You give a fuck about yourself again, you know? You give a fuck, fire sign. Look at you. Good morning. So proud of you for that. All right, Aries, what do we need to hear for you? Thanks for the follow, Vicky. Oh, a winner chicken dinner. 6 of Wands coming out. What the fuck, Aries? Times are changing. Changing. I feel like you're being so motherfucking present, or you will be starting to become more present. And this is just, I don't know, bringing a big win in for you. You're not getting paranoid or hyperfixated on things that aren't here or aren't, you know, well, yeah, aren't here, either from the past or the future. You know, you're just letting it go. And this is bringing in a win, a big win, a win that you'll celebrate probably, share with friends. You'll be like, oh my God, guess what happened? It's going to be so exciting. And I feel like you've been investing in this. You've been planting your seeds for a long time in this area. And finally, your hard work has paid off. You don't have to work hard anymore. You freed yourself from this fucking bullshit. Whatever efforts you've been, like, pouring into yourself, or Aries, it's finally paying off. It's leading to an end point here. And the end point, look at that, completion. With the world coming out. Fulfillment, man. Success. You got there. You did it. You did the thing, Aries. You fucking did the thing. Right, you did the thing. Look at you. Very nice. Very nice. Good morning. 2 days sober. Today, my boyfriend is Aries and I'm a Libra. Oh shit, congrats. Alright, what do we need? Ah! Son of a bitch. What do we need to hear in around Leo? Leo. Watch out, something might come flying at you, very unexpected from left field. Like you're trudging through the jungle and a bobcat just jumps out of you. Something very shocking. Oh my God, I don't think it'll be as dangerous as that, hopefully. But something very surprising is going to happen for you. Look at, times are changing. Something crazy is going to happen. It might be a little weird at first, okay? Like a bobcat. Oh my God, this is crazy. But then he's like super cuddly and fun and very nice. And like is now your new pet bobcat. You know, oh happy day. So whatever the surprise is going to catch you off guard initially. And then you're going to love it. You're going to be like, wow, this is really great. I'm glad this happened. It's going to bring some solutions that you've been waiting on for a long time, you know? I feel like, yeah, just some, yeah. And you're going to question, though, yourself and your ability to deal with what's happening. This almost feels like fear of success all of a sudden is coming out to me. Like you're bringing on some good shit. It's coming into your world and then you're, oh my God, the responsibility. I don't know. You know, it's like too much all of a sudden. And you're like, shit. And they're saying, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever I'm talking to, this sacrifice is worth the victory, okay? You're going to have to put a little in, you know? You're going to feel a little weird, okay? I get it. But at the end of the day, Leo, whoa. I feel like this is definitely going to be worth your efforts, okay? This is success. Like literally, success is written on like 6 of these cards. This is success. This is a win, Leo. You've been feeling fucking weird. You're winning now, okay? You're winning. You're winning. Bobcat's gonna come bring you a pot of gold. Great Bobcat. We love the Bobcat. All right, what do we need to hear in and around Sagittarius? Sagittarius, what are you doing, yo? Clarity is coming in hot off the press, yes. I feel like this is going to help us go through this big transformation. We've been waiting for this, actually. Someone's like, where's the change? We've been waiting for the change. When's it coming? What's happening? What's happening? And I feel like all of a sudden, you're going to be like, oh, it's happening right now. Oh. And this big shift is going to occur for you, Sagittarius. And I feel like it's going to happen very quickly. It's going to be very abundant. I feel like there could be some, like, conversations that take place here that really like cue you in on a few of the things that are going on, but ultimately this is bringing you in balance and in harmony. You're feeling inspired about life again, like yes, excitement, What are we gonna do? I don't fucking know. I don't know, because this is new. This is new and exciting, and it's your time to receive, Sagittarius. So stop getting caught up in your head and allow the good things that want to come into your life happen to you, because they're happening. Lots of major arcanas showing up big times for Sagittarius. Big shifts, big shifts. All right, what do we need to hear in and around single fire? Single fire, what are you doing? Let's see. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're single and you know it, this is for you. If you're single and you know it, then the cards will surely show it. I'm just kidding. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Oh. You caught up in your head. I feel like that's temporary and it will go away. Whatever's on your mind, you have a choice to make. That's probably why you're being plagued with these thoughts. But I feel like once you make the tough choice, to stay, to go, to do, to invest, to accept love into your life, you know, whatever the tough choice is for you. Once you make that choice, I feel like a lot of things are gonna like make sense. A lot of things are gonna like be a lot smoother for you when it comes to your love life. The thing is you need to make a tough choice to face your defeats and the people who disappointed you in the past, because I feel like that's kind of what's holding you back right now from the love that you're looking for. Fucking people from the past, they can go fuck off. But, you know, we all got it. We all got some ex that was fucking traumatic as hell and just left a mark. And that's okay. You know, that's unfortunate, but that's life. And right now they're saying you need to make the tough choice to, like, learn something from this and then move forward. No more sitting and chilling with this energy. You know what I mean? It's time to free yourself through this difficulty once and for fucking all. Do we know what's happening 100% moving forward? No, but that's kind of the fun in life, is the mystery, the excitement, being surprised, meeting that person, doing that thing. You know what I mean? So they're saying by the end of it, you'll get out of your head and you'll start experiencing life. You'll get yourself out there and you'll find the person that you're looking for. Okay, but we got to let go of our, you know, failures, of the things that didn't go accordingly. Oh my God, look what just flew out at me. 4 wands. Commitment, marriage. I feel like a happy life is awaiting you, but you have to let go of the pain in order to be a part of it. Okay, we gotta let go of that pain. Hey, thank you so much for tapping the screen, you guys. I super appreciate it. All right, taking fire. What do we need to hear in and around you? Oh, we are accepting some shit, man. We're trying to get out of our fucking head. Our guides are trying to tell us everything's okay, but taking fire, you're lacking faith in yourself. You're worried. You're worried you're not doing what you need to be doing. If you're the masculine in this energy, taking fire, there's definitely some things that maybe could be evolved or worked on here. I feel like our self-worth, our insecurity is getting the better of us, and we're not trusting our intuition. Everything's fine. We're safe where we're at. We love where we're at. We're happy. We're healthy. Like I said, we healed so much. But now the big elephant in the room is your insecurity. I feel like it's hiding over in the corner, and it's like, they hate you. They probably don't even really love you. Da, 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 da. You know, whatever demon little voice is fucking echoing in your head right now. But at the end of the day, this is because you don't feel worthy. Probably because of the common theme of some past bullshit that you're letting affect you. And so at the end of the day, it's time to remind yourself who you are. You bring a lot to the table, okay? You're not worthless. If you're not feeling appreciated by your partner, well, then maybe it's time to send a little, you know, like a polite, like, hey, I'm feeling a little neglected, or hey, I would love some more attention, or hey, we should do something together. Rather than like, they just hate me. They just hate me. And like struggling in the problem, right? It's time to evolve past this, you guys. It's time to realize that like, if we just ask for what we want or need, I feel like, especially your partner who's supposed to unconditionally love you, they're gonna fill in these gaps for you. And if they don't, then you should maybe reevaluate the partner you're with. At the end of the day, it's up to you to make you feel good, but your partner can definitely help. So stop keeping everything to yourself. Speak your motherfucking truth. And if you're feeling insecure or you're worried about anything, go talk to them. Have a conversation. It's impressive how much that shit helps. I'm just saying. All right, guys. That wraps up fire. What do we want to do next? We've got earth, water, and air. Vote it out. Tell me down below, yo. Do. I just played the song Moon Water since the moon keeps coming out in the cards every 5 seconds. Earth! Oh, we love Earth. Yeah, it's very nice. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Lovely. Alright. I'm hearing right away. You feel vulnerable, and then I'm hearing, why, bitch? You know what's happening. You're so in tune. You're probably psychic. More than you realize, because we all are. and the reality is that you feel vulnerable because you're trying something. You're taking a risk, taking a chance, trying something new. But it's scary as fuck, right? And they're saying, stop it. You know how this turns out, bitch. You're very powerful. Stop distrusting yourself. I know. So first we do all of them together, like a collective for the earth signs, and then we break down each of them, Taurus, Virgo, and then Capricorn. And then we do a single and a take-in on the earth signs. So for all of them again at the end. Alright, what do we need to know? In and around, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why do I feel like I gotta shuffle a lot for you guys? Or like mix them up good, and I'm like, alright, okay, I'll mix them up real nice. Real nice like. Taurus, Virgo, Cap, what do we need to hear? You've been neglecting yourself. This is preventing you from receiving a lot of your gifts. I feel like you're hard on yourself. You're unforgiving with yourself. You're brutal. You're brutal, and it needs to stop because you're cock blocking yourself from your bliss, man, from your abundance. And it's because you're not in control of your emotions. It's time to balance that shit out once and for all. Walk away from the shit that isn't working and reclaim your own personal stability. It's time to let this shit go, earth signs. Why are we so hard on ourselves? Why are we so relentless? We are human. Look around. We're not doing that bad. Everybody's struggling, okay? Everybody struggles. That's just part of life. It's how you deal with the struggles that matters, okay? And right now, you're not loving yourself, so you need to face the shit and deal with it. And you need to realize your emotions are a little cray-cray. When you reel that shit in, you're going to notice a lot of things all of a sudden are starting to work out for you. All of a sudden, you're in harmony and in balance with your abundance and your gifts. So, make the change. Shift into this new energy. Stop being so fucking mean to yourself, okay? You're amazing. You're incredible. We need to break that down for ourselves sometimes because we forget. We forget. I blame my period. I do candles. I do candles, yes. I do candles and spells. So the candle's like a little booster for in the moment when you need it. You know, you just need that little, like, just that little nudge. That's good for a candle. Spell, you need that little power up for that situation that's going on to make sure it goes the way you want. Boom, live spells. And if you want to guarantee something a little more substantial, there's off live spells that I do too. We'll see. I'll ask Bronwyn as soon as we're done with collective. I'll ask for you, babe. All right, Taurus. Taurus, we're feeling defeated. And it's because you exhausted, bitch. You're worrying about all this shit that isn't yours to worry about. It's time to let it go because it is creating quite the imbalance within you. And the funny thing is I feel like most of you Tauruses do not feel like you're doing this. You're like, I'm taking it easy. I'm not doing too much. And they're like, but you are. But you are. There needs to be a better balance here. I feel like something's coming in hot off the presses and it's going to have not a pleasant effect. It should be pleasant, but it won't feel pleasant if you're continuing to drain yourself because you're not going to have the energy to deal with it. And they're saying you need to walk away, but you're being hesitant about walking away because you don't think you're doing anything wrong to us. But the reality is you're giving maybe 20 to yourself and 80 everywhere else. And maybe, 6 months ago you were only giving 10 to yourself and 90 to everyone else. So there's been improvement, but it's still not where the fuck it needs to be. We need to be giving ourselves some more positive vibes, you know what I mean? All right, Iris. Ooh, we need to start working harder for ourselves, motherfucker. And less hard for everyone else. Alright, what do we need to hear in around Virgo? That was so straightforward. Call back your energy, Taurus. Virgo, you're starting to display, what the fuck, distribute, confirmation, distribute your energy more appropriately. You're not following the standard of like, give, do, help everybody, right? Except for you. I feel like we're pulling back on that. Are we still being Virgo-esque and of service and taking care of it? Yes, absolutely. You can't live life unless you're doing that as a Virgo. But you are balancing this so much better than you have in the past. And it is allowing you to kind of have these new prospects, this new available energy to create new blissful abundance for yourself. It's funny, the song I clicked on just now is Bet on You. You're betting on you, boo! And I feel like you're getting out of your own fucking way. You're like, nothing will hold me back. There is nothing I can't accomplish. There is nothing I won't do. There's this kind of like empowering energy coming off the Virgos today. Oh, and it's because you healed. You took your time. You did the fucking work. You might have even been isolating recently to like do this, but either way, you did it. You did it. Look at that. You regained your life force energy, and now you're feeling happy and empowered, and the end of a tough doom cycle that has been haunting you for probably the majority of your fucking life is finally coming to a close. Good God Almighty, we've released the past, and we're embracing the future and the new us. Hey Virgo, get it. That was the best reading I think I've heard in quite a long time. That was a good one. It's a good one. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, what do we need to hear in around my cappies? Cappy. Walk away, bitch. Walk away from the shame. Walk away from the fear. Walk away from the doubt. Walk away from the bullshit. It's time that you don't invest in the worries anymore. Life is going to have concerning things, but unless it's going to blow up in your face, who fucking cares? Let's just see what happens, I guess, right? You're standing in your power. You're so very grounded and very stable, whether you realize it or not. And you don't have to work nearly as hard as you think you do to achieve the goals that you want. This is you in your new fucking beginning where your cup overflows because you're finally letting go of the shit that made you feel not worthy to have your cup overflow, bro. This is real emotional stability. Why does this feel wrong? Okay. This is real emotional stability that you developed through tough times, through hard times. You challenged yourself. You were, I feel like shit had kind of really tossed you around. Might still be. But, like, this is where you gained your perspective. This is where you really understood how you were kind of, like, shooting yourself in the foot, I feel like there's this energy of where, like, I know Capricorns like to work hard, but you're done working hard like that. You know what I mean? You're done working hard for minimal results. You're only going to invest your energy now in places that is well worth it. And I feel like you've already started this trend. This is why we're getting into this energy of being able to let go and, like, embrace this new energy. So, try to stay out of your head because it will be challenging, but I feel like, good Lord, it has been challenging, You're already doing so much better. Oh, was that really so lit? My sage back here has been lit for the last 43 minutes, slowly smoking behind me. There's a small fire in here, you guys. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy. It burned all the way. Oh my God! There's a fire! I have these little sprays for literally just this moment because I've had a lot of fire issues. I was like, why is it so smoky in here? So weird. What is that? I was like, my sage is definitely just going crazy. Don't worry, I keep emergency water spray bottles everywhere to be safe. Because fire is just, I don't know, I'm crazy. Okay, anyway, single Earth. Every month I rewatch my year ahead, and I am moving to Texas in July, and literally you said everything will change in July. Oh my God. I love that. I get so many positive feedbacks on the year ahead. I was like, it trips me out. I'm like, oh, it's crazy. Holy shit, it is. Alright, you stressed out, single Earth. You want what you want, and you don't have it yet. What up, Monica? You want what you want, but you don't have it yet. And it's frustrating. You've been gearing after the love of your life. Where the fuck are they? Hello, come to me. But I feel like it's been a challenge because you've been feeling weak. You've been feeling not the vibe 100%. You know, you've been doing your best. You've been trying to heal and stuff. But there's been a lot of isolation, too. So you want to find that person. You want to meet that person. Like, how are you going to do that sitting from your couch? Unless you got maybe on an app. You can get on apps. That's fine. That's fine. But anyways, your shifts, they are here. Okay? They're here. You have the whole world in your hands. But they are strongly urging you to get out of your comfort zone in order to get what you want here. As soon as you do, you'll no longer feel stuck. Luck will be on your side. And boom. What you give is what you get. This person will be very, like, mutual energy. They're giving you what you're giving them. It feels super awesome. I'm just sitting on the couch like now. Oh, it's amazing. You gotta set your standards high too, though, is what I'm hearing. In these new situationships, if you do decide to get off the couch or go on the app or do whatever, you gotta make sure that you're holding high standards. We're not settling, okay? We're not settling for shit. And it's not because they're a bad person. They're just not your person, okay? So you don't need to feel guilty about, like, oh, this has been fun, but nothing, okay, goodbye. You know what I mean? You got choices here. You got options, and they're saying don't settle. Make sure your standards are pretty fucking high here, okay? Okay? You know what you deserve. Lizette, I got you for a mini after the collective, babe. Alright. Alright. What do we need to hear in and around Taken Earth? Taken Earth. What do we need to hear? Wow, apparently I had a lot to say this morning because this collective is going slower than normal. Alright, Taken Earth. You're lacking faith in yourself, but it's because of your past bullshit. And you're finally letting it go. Oh yeah, I was a shithead then, not now. What the fuck? That was then, not now. And I feel like some deeper realization here, some truth is coming out to the surface where you're feeling more empowered. More like in your power, strengthened, you know? Like, I got this. And it's because you're healing some shit. You're waking up and you're actually seeing the truth. I feel like you don't feel fully in your power, but this is a beginning, a new chapter. You're letting go of the old story to create a new one. You're not going to feel totally confident walking into a new situation, but you're going to feel better. I assure you of this. You feel so much better. There's something about, like, accountability here, too, Taken Earth. Oh, I just got chills. To be accountable for some of the issues you have. I feel like sometimes we're a little mightier than that, holier than thou, you know, moment, and, it's not me, it's you. Like, if you weren't doing this, you know, like, shut the fuck up. It takes two to tango, okay? Even in these kinds of situations. Not only that, but your universe is always mirroring shit back to you, so if your partner's being lazy, maybe you're being lazy. If your partner is being distant, maybe you're being distant. You know what I mean? There's a mirror happening here. And so anyways, we need to release the past. We need to let go of this bullshit. We need to be real with ourselves and take some accountability on what's going on in our relationship. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. Alright, guys. Wrapping up Earth. That was a long one. Okay, now we've got water and air left. What are we doing next? Vote it out. Vote it out. I love this song. This is my theme song, and I just agree so wholeheartedly with that. Shiloh, like, reads energy and can create, like, theme songs or whatever, and, like, this feels like the inside of my head. This is most of what I'm doing. Staring at the sky, hearing this. Water, alright. I literally see no air in the chat now that I'm looking at the computer. That's funny. Water. It's like fairy music. I know, right? So spot on. It's so spot on. Oh, we had one air trying for it. Alright. We have some air. I was like, normally air is one of the bigger ones. They don't normally go first, but there's always a lot of air in the room. I think it's because the air almost like disappears into the background. It's like light colored. I think you guys are at a disadvantage. Alright, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do we need to hear in or around you? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You stressed out, but bitch, you stressed out because you're making yourself stressed out. You think you have like 100 responsibilities, and the reality is you have 2. You have 2. And you're like, oh my god, how am I gonna get this all done? It's not your shit to all get done. Like, what? Calm down. Calm down. Also, you can ask for help. I don't know why it's important for me to say that to you, but it is. Kelly, good morning. You can ask for help. Okay. I feel like this new moon that's coming up, the moon's coming out again, is going to bring some clarity fucking in. I feel like it already is bringing some clarity in. I mean, the age of enlightenment, you know? You're awakening to this new perspective. You're going to let go of the drama. You're going to let go of the inner turmoil and conflict. And you're going to, like, take the blindfold off and actually see what's happening in your reality rather than the one that you've accidentally created. You know, the 100 responsibilities when you actually only have 2. That difference in reality. You're finally going to see it. You're going to end a long doom cycle. Like, what am I keep hearing, like, for some of these signs and stuff, that we're ending a chapter that has been, like, consuming most of our life. It's not like the last few years, the last few months. It's like most of our life we've struggled with this. Oh, remember, confirmation. But we're finally letting it go. Oh, my God. We're releasing it. We no longer want to be a part of that bullshit water. Confirmation. We done playing a stupid game where we do everything. No, we don't have to do fucking everything. I feel like we all think we have to work so goddamn hard in order to be, like, productive or contributing or whatever. And the reality is, humans are not meant to work this hard. Even, like, in primal times, when we were in, like, tribes and shit, like, they didn't work this hard independently. Like, yeah, there were moments of hard work, but, like, overall, they worked really well together, so they didn't have to do an extreme amount. And the reality is, we work physically much harder now than we ever have before. That's why our bodies break down and we die early. Just saying. Baloney, good morning. Cancer. What do we need to hear? We never have before. That's why our bodies break down and we die early. Just saying. Baloney, good morning. Cancer. What do we need to hear? Cancer. What do we need to hear? Speaking of, so sorry for the interruption. I just got a phone call. I will call them back later. Alright, Cancer. You're feeling stuck, but because there's an imaginary obstacle for you to get over. That's right, it's not really there. It's probably one of those 98 responsibilities that you feel like you have that aren't actually yours. So anyways, we feel stuck. But it's because we're not content with what's happening right now. But what do we do when we don't like something? We change it, Cancer. That's what you fucking do. You make changes. You take action on your feelings. I know you're in your head, though. You're like, but if I do that, this will happen. And if I do that, this will happen. And we just need to let that go. That is not the reality. This is just worry. Worry over nothing. I feel like you are creating something very powerful here that you are healing. You're getting out of your head and you're allowing yourself to be more vulnerable. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge to realize the fight that you're fighting isn't worth fighting. Or maybe isn't even really a fight. Maybe we're just defensive about it and we're like putting up a fight, but it's not necessary. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we gotta let it go. There is no obstacle here. We just gotta release. Is it still frozen? Scroll out and come back in. It's because I got a freaking phone call. If you're having a hard time seeing it, scroll out and come back in. Alright, what do we need to hear? In and around, where are we? Scorpio. Let's try that again. Oh, good, thanks. Okay, good. Sorry, it was my phone call. I got a phone call and it japped it out for a second. Okay, what do we need to hear in and around Scorpio? Scorpio, we've been trying to heal something that isn't real. So, like, sort of like you're walking through the woods and you get a scratch. And then your friend looks at you and is like, oh my god, you need emergency stitches. I have a first aid kit and a sewing needle kit in my backpack. And it's a cat scratch. You know what I was saying? Does not need stitches. That's what I feel like you're kind of at, Scorpio. There's like a mild issue that you're over-treating here. And I feel like you're going to realize, oh, wow, we're already past this. Like, this doesn't need any attention. This isn't really that bad. You know, this isn't what we think it is. It's time to heal your perceptions of, like, bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're so fearful of advance, like where this could lead or how this could pan out, that you think where it starts is always bad, but it's not. It's not. That's not the case. You're going to have to sacrifice in order to free yourself from this old path, from this old paradigm, from this old perspective. It's time to get serious about your future and realize there's nothing in your way. You don't have a gashing wound that needs fucking stitches, okay? It's just, you know what I mean? You don't even need a band-aid. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, you're going to realize this. You're going to make some tough decision, and you're going to walk into your success. You're going to walk into your power, Scorpio. You're done playing this game where you're playing it safe. You're not meant to play it safe. You're Scorpio. You're meant to fuck shit up. You're meant to make people's faces go, what? Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do, Scorpio. You're supposed to fuck shit up. Oh, my phone never rings. My phone, unfortunately, rings more than I would like. Alright, what do we need to hear in around Pisces? Pisces, something is going to come crashing down for you, and it's because you've been neglecting yourself for a long while, and now you're going to watch the universe just pay that right on back in full. And watch everybody treat you like shit and neglect you, and it's because, well, they're leading by example. They're watching you, and they're saying, oh, this is what they require. Okay, this is what I will give them. And it's really fucking with your shit, man. You're feeling less than. You're feeling out of where you want to be. And I feel like at the end of the day, you need to heal this, Pisces. You need to say, why do I keep this, like, self-destructing? Why do I keep thinking that I'm not worth it? Why do I keep undervaluing myself? Why? You're going to take a good long look at this, and you're going to heal it. And you're going to realize you have support moving forward, just maybe not with everyone. Maybe not everyone deserves to be around you, because you've been held back, trapped, and restricted for long enough. Now it's time to finally make the sacrifice, rip the band-aid fucking off, and go do the thing. There's something you gotta do, Pisces. No more holding back. No more hesitating. And stop fucking emotionally regulating everybody around you. Not your job. They are in charge of their feelings, not you. Alright, what do we need to hear in around single water? Single water. Single Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do we need to know? Whoa. Single water, you want love? Love is here. But, okay, here's the funny thing. You're grounded, you're stable, you looking attractive, you looking desirable, single water. Yeah, you stepping in your confidence. You like letting go of all these stupid things that have been telling you whatever bullshit that have kept you in your head, and, you know, just not feeling worthy. Yeah, I feel like you're stepping into this new energy where you're finally feeling more in your power, and this is attracting good vibes. But here's the problem. When the good vibes come, you're going to want to run away from it. Water signs, have you not learned your lesson? I feel like you want love. You can't, like, punch it in the face and you know, kick it in its side and then run away. It's gonna probably not come around you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like at the end of the day, you've been asking for love. So make sure that your fucking heart is open for it when it rolls on in your direction, man. Like, this could be like, you go to a house party with a friend this weekend, you meet this incredible fucking guy, but because he talked to some other chick too, you're like, no, fuck that. I ain't. He isn't your boyfriend yet. Are you being a little crazy? I think maybe a little. And you maybe need to take a step back and let go of the bullshit, man, so you can actually enjoy this future that the universe is trying to provide for you. Okay. Great. New perspective coming in hot off the presses. Right out here. Right out this mouth. Alright, take in water. A good pixie duster. I'm glad. Alright, what do we need to hear around take in Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces if you're in a relationship? There's something new coming, and it's because, well, you're a stubborn ass. taking water, and I feel like you've been neglecting yourself, and so you got to take care of yourself, because the reason why you're paranoid and you think you're being fucked over and you're questioning the loyalty in the situation is because you're paranoid, bitch. You're neglecting yourself. When you neglect yourself, you feel shitty, and then you wonder if other people think the same things. You know what I mean? And so at the end of the day, you need to take better care of yourself, water signs, because your neglect of yourself is having an impact in a negative way in your relationship. It's creating dysfunction and unhappiness in and around your relationship. Time to put this shit in the rear view. Time to put an end to it, because you know you're in charge of the world that you're creating, including the one with your partnership. So if you're being paranoid and caught up on some obstacle towards your happily ever after, that's your choice. I got to be real with you. I don't think they're doing anything wrong, at least not for most of you. I feel like this is just trauma, making you paranoid that something horrible is going to happen eventually. So, release the trauma, okay? All right. Gemini, Libre, Aquarioso. What do we need to hear for you guys? Air babies. Loyalty and faithfulness. Absolutely. That's exactly it. We're paranoid that we don't have those things. But if you stay in that state of negativity, you're going to create problems in your relationship. And maybe not, a lack of faithfulness, but maybe you'll annoy them to the point where they're like, fuck this, it's not worth it. Right? We don't want to do that. Air signs, we've been dealing with some pain, but the pain is coming to a fucking close, and it's because we're letting go of the drama. There was some, superficial bullshit that we were holding on to, air signs, and when you release this superficial bullshit, it's like a breath of fresh air. You can finally fucking breathe again. You see clearly now. There are highs and lows in life, and that's just part of it, bro, but you don't gotta live and exist in the low. You can mix it up if you want. I feel like there's a new path forward, but they're encouraging you to have fun right now. You need to experience motherfucking life. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. You got your walls up so high you can't even see the sun anymore. And they're saying, cut it out. This is why your life is creating these non-stop complications, is because air signs, you got to choose to have a good life and to have fun. If you continuously perpetuate the negativity around you, or the negativity in the US, or the negativity in the world, you're gonna feel fucking shitty. It's time to reinvest in yourself. It's time to have faith in yourself. Trust your own personal knowledge. Trust your wisdom. You got this. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to experience life. Stop holding yourself back. I feel like you've hit the pause button because you're afraid of this, that, and the other thing, and they're saying cut it out. No more pause button. We need to hit play. You need to hit play. Sometimes we take breaks for too long, and that's not good either. Breaks are good, but not extended forever breaks, Gotta do it eventually. Alright, Gemini, what do we need to hear for you? We're feeling stuck today, a little emotionally overwhelmed, and it's because you're being stubborn. I feel like you're kind of being sneaky, and you're afraid others are being sneaky as well. Gemini is the secretive one. They're sneaky. They're sneaky, Gemini. You're not trusting your intuition, though. I feel like once you start opening up, others will open up. But if you don't heal this shit, it's gonna fucking plague you forever. I'm not gonna lie, out of all the zodiac signs, the most likely to lie to you is a Gemini. And I'm not trying to say Geminis are shitty. They're not. It's because Geminis are big people pleasers amongst other things, and they will lie to your face so they don't have to be make an uncomfortable situation. You know what I mean? They will avoid that uncomfortableness like the plague. And so anyways, Gemini, I feel like this is going to be a reoccurring issue in your life if you don't deal with it. I feel like at the end of the day, there's a lot of positive things happening here, but none of it will ever feel positive if you continue to lie to yourself and others around you. It's time to get real. Time to lower those walls. Time to be vulnerable. Put it all out there for the world to fucking see. What are you hiding from? What you give is what you get. So you feeling like people are being sneaky? What the fuck are you being sneaky about? What are you being sneaky about? You talking to somebody? You doing something you shouldn't be doing? I don't know. Reevaluate. Libra, what do we need to hear? Whoa, Libra, you're creating a fantastic new world where you're fucking sitting in your stability, feeling like you got all the benefits because you put in all the work. I feel like stability again. There's something, though, that you're holding on to, and it's that you don't think you have enough. don't have enough money, don't have enough friends, don't have enough clothes, don't have enough whatever the fuck. The point is, you don't think you have enough. The reality is you have everything you need, though, boo-boo. You literally have received everything. It's just sitting at your door. Some of it you've picked up, and some of it you haven't even looked at. Saying at the end of the day, you need to take a closer look. Look at that. She's got binoculars. You need to take a closer look. Because you're missing some shit. Once you collect the shit, it's going to help you get in control of your fucking life a little bit more. Even though you're doing a pretty damn good job of it. But I feel like it's just going to solidify those last few pieces, Libra. It's time. It's time to, like, lean in, girl. So, I actually listened to multiple of the collective Zodiacs because it's good for your sun, moon, and rising. It's good for all your birth chart placements, really, if you just apply it as it is. So, like, your moon sign is your emotional well-being, right? So let's say you're a Taurus moon. Then you would want to read or listen to the reading for Taurus and apply it to you and how you're dealing with your feelings and emotions. You know what I mean? And like your rising sign, it's about your authenticity. So when you listen to that reading, apply it to how you're being authentic with yourself. And so there's actually tons of them. And when you're a cusp, for sure, both of them probably are valid to some degree. Take it if it resonates, leave it behind if it doesn't when it's collective. So yeah. Oh, my puzzle piece. Oh, it's like a winter background. That's nice. It's really pretty today. There we go. Awesome. All right. What do we need to hear in and around Aquarius? Aquarius, you're caught up on another obstacle. You should be winning right now, but instead you're pouting because you stubbed your toe. I feel like there's a tough choice you need to make here, and it's to fucking set some good boundaries and to love your goddamn self. To give a fuck. To do what you need to do, not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, the universe has been cheering for you. You know, has been literally lining up things so you can be successful, Aquarius. You know, this is sort of like if you fell down a well and then, you know, you felt like nobody's saving you. And you're like, nobody helps me. I'm renouncing my faith. I hate life, yada, yada, yada. And then you're like, God, why? Why didn't you help me? And then God's like, bro, what are you talking about? I sent 2 people to you. I sent out a rainstorm to fill it up with water so you could swim to the top. I sent all these things, but you didn't do anything to take advantage of them. And I feel like that's where Aquarius is right now. You think everything is against you, but you literally opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to fix the situation keeps coming to you, but you don't like the person that came to help you. It wasn't God, you know what I mean? And so you just shun it away. And they're saying, stop. Choose to be better. Choose to heal. Choose to end your suffering. You don't have to suffer. Did I say this to you yesterday? I feel like you're punishing yourself. What are you punishing yourself about? There's a new path forward, but you're too stubborn to see it. There's like so much abundance and bliss and goodness on the other side. Aquarius, it's time to get out of your own way. I feel like sometimes we like being miserable. You know? I feel like, no, I hate being miserable. What the fuck? But then why do you do it every day? Why do you wake up every day saying, fuck today, fuck my life, I hate today, everything's horrible, blah, blah. That seems like you kind of want to be miserable when nothing has even happened yet and you already have decided everything's bad. There's something here about you need to understand that you're creating an imbalance within your life and it's not what's meant for you. I feel like a lot of you are like, oh, this is just my life. No, it's not. It's the one you're creating. If you don't like it, change it. If you don't like it, change it. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you, boo. Yes. All right, single air signs. My teenage daughter is an Aquarius, was just telling you this. Aquariuses have been stuck for a little bit, but that's because this transition, the age of Aquarius, is the hardest on them. It's the hardest on them. It will be the best in the end for them, but man, the journey to the top is not an easy one. Single air. You're not in your power. You have some truth to be said here, and you're not saying it. And it's time to do it. It's time to make some choice here. Spice up your life. Create the change that you want. I feel like you're very valued, but until you do this, you're not going to feel valued. You keep putting yourself in these situations of lack, and they're saying, your guides are saying, like, you're meant to be happy. But I feel like you're kind of convinced that you're not at this point in time for some reason. And you're trusting in your gut and you're trusting the guides, but you're lacking confidence because you don't really feel like it's happening. And they're saying, you know, a pearl isn't made overnight. You know, those clams got to work at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things, they just don't happen overnight. And I feel like you go through these highs and these lows because you kind of want it to happen overnight. And they're saying you got to be patient. You got to work on your confidence. What if you were to come in right now, or she, confirmation, and you weren't ready? You know, and you just spewed your trauma and your baggage all over them and blew up your relationship within 5 minutes before it even got started. That sounds horrible. Devin is just mesmerized by you. Oh, is that your kid? But yeah, you gotta do the thing. You gotta, like, you know, confront your demons so you don't bring that shit into the next situation. Take in air. I feel like there's an emotional lesson here you're struggling to learn. You're overthinking and you're caught up in your head. Also a little, like, egotistical, I'm hearing. It's time to take a leap of faith. Take a risk. Take a chance here. I feel like you're stronger than you think in your partnership, and it's time to communicate what's on your mind. What's up? What's up? What's up? Because I feel like some of you want to go left, and you know your partners want to go right, and so you just keep your mouth shut. Enough of that. Enough of that. Not only that, but there's something like the other half of the time when your partner says go right and you want to go left, instead of saying anything, you just think in your head, what a dumb shit. That's the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, there's something really, like, inherently kind of negative about the way that you think about your partner sometimes. And they're just saying that, like, you gotta learn the deeper emotional lesson here that two wrongs do not make a right. An eye for an eye just leaves the world blind. You know, there's all this shit that, like, you need to accept. And I feel like you're no better than them. And there's some energy about that. And I feel like we need to stop that. If you feel like you're not energetically aligned with them, then fucking boot, scoot, and, you know, exit stage left. You shouldn't be there anyways. But they're not better or less better than you are, okay? There is none of that. And I feel like sometimes in your mind, you know, the way we think impacts the reality that we live. And so, like, you're like, oh, it's harmless. It's in my head. I didn't say it to anyone else. Talking shit, blah, blah, blah. But you sitting there dwelling on how much, you know, you don't like this or that or the other thing that your partner does is just reinforcing negative energy directed at them from you, creating distance and separation in your relationship. So, you guys, we need to be more positive. If you love them, unconditionally love them. Don't require them to do certain things so you feel good. Like, that's not a relationship. Okay. Girl, why are you tagging people? Alright, that wraps up the mother effing collective today. What a interesting ending. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I do have a mini for Lizette and Priscilla, and as soon as I get back, we'll start those. If you guys want to get on the list, you are more than welcome to. Pinned at the top of my TikTok is a menu that kind of goes over all the services, okay? And I will be right back. Alright. I am back. Back again. Alright. Bro, Stella, you in the house? Sorry, I had to bite. I had to get a bite of food. Priscilla! Or Lizette. Either one of them. And Emily. Is Emily the only one in the room? I guess so. Alright, let's go. Alright, Miss Emily. Hello? Alright. I feel like your ships have come in. Things are working out for you, but it's kind of hard to see it because you're feeling kind of hopeless. Like you're not it. Like you're not the bees and knees, you know? But you are. You're nowhere near as stuck as you think you are. There's something new beginning on the horizon for you that's really going to be exciting. There will be obstacles to face, though, with insecurities over others, trust of others. There's some kind of trust thing here. Because you've been lied to a lot in your life, and I feel like you're a little reserved when it comes to others and trusting them and feeling like they're being loyal to you and all that kind of good stuff. So there's some kind of like experience here that you're going through. It's transitioning into this new beginning where you're going to have some really good energy around you, but you're also going to be like fearful of it because of the past, you know? And they're saying take your time, be patient, don't rush anything, but don't run away from it either because this is definitely good. This is blessings definitely meant for you. Oh, no worries, Lizette. I checked. We didn't miss you. Don't worry. I mean, like, didn't miss your reading. Love you, Iris. Have a good day, babe. Alright, what do we need to hear in or around Miss Lizette? You're welcome, Em. What the fuck? Almost the same cards are coming out for Emily. That's crazy. Or Lizette, I mean. Okay. You've been waiting for a long time and hoping for something to happen. I feel like, yeah, just yearning for this situation. But I feel like, unexpectedly, something's going to happen with that. Like, you've been hopelessly hoping for this for forever. And then all of a sudden, boop, it just starts working out. But there's going to be some pain here. Some unexpected grief that's going to be associated with getting the thing that you want. So, like, I don't know. Let's say you've been praying for your ex, Bob, to come back. Bob comes back, and all of a sudden, he's worse and just shittier, and, like, everything you remembered about him wasn't even close to being how the reality is now, you know? It creates a lot of heartbreak and pain because it's not what you were thinking. But there's something here about this is a lesson to teach you to, like, fill your cup, to take care of yourself more. Because I feel like sometimes when we're feeling insecure or kind of low about ourselves, we settle for things that aren't necessarily up to our caliber. So then after the loneliness and sadness wears off, we realize we've made some horrible mistake and now we're in some weird situation with whoever the fuck. And so they're saying, take care of yourself more. I feel like you'll be less concerned of making any kind of poor decisions that might create some painful experiences. Do you know what I mean? Does this make sense? I feel like they're saying it's time to learn the lesson now so you don't have to learn it again in a little bit. Dude, this is so good. Oh my god, that's so funny, Lizette. Set those standards higher. Because you're worth it. You're worth more. This is so good. Alright. Bronwyn, are you here? Alright. Let's see what readings you need. We're still waiting on Priscilla for a mini, but I know I said I'd check a reason for you, girl. General, yes. Relationship, no. Jazz, yes. Relationship, jazz, yes. Week ahead, no. Past life, no. Gypsy witch, yes. Major arcana, yes. Gypsy couple, yes. The journey, major arcana, yes. The alignment, yes. The chakra check, yes. The extended jazz, no. The love boat, no. The love canoe, yes. How they see you, yes. 1 year from now, no. So, major arcanas are... I'm sorry. Our general, jazz, gypsy witch, journey. Boom, there you go. General, jazz, gypsy witch, and journey. Okay. Alright, comment your name for a free card. Yes or no's are for my subscribers. If you send a gift goal or $5, you can get a mini. And my paid list is pinned at the top of my bio on TikTok. Yo. Pinned at the top of my page. Why do I say bio? It's not that. It's pinned at the top of my page. Oh, Lord Jeebus, help me. Amanda. Surrender. It's time to let go. It's time to trust in the process. It's time to trust that it's all working out in your favor. Everything works out for me. Everything works out for me. This is your new mantra. Yeah. So the spiritual journey talks more about your potential and your purpose. What you're supposed to be doing with your world. How to get aligned with that. Might be a good one. Considering everything that's gone down. Considering everything that's kind of happened, it talks about... I'm so sorry, I'm chewing food. For the journey, it talks about what you need to be doing right now to be heading towards your purpose, like what's kind of going on right now. Strengths, weaknesses, and your potential that are happening with your journey, with your purpose. And then it says moving forward, like what you should be doing moving forward and how it's going to kind of play out. And then message from your guides. And then the outcome, like what kind of results in that. Oh, there is a little bit in the journey too about love, actually. There's a little bit about love in there too. Okay, girlfriend. My Google just went off. I think I like the steak one more. I got a chicken and a steak one of these taco things. And they're really good, but the steak is better. Alright. The journey. Alright, Miss Brown went with the journey. What does she need to hear? What does Miss Brown need to hear in around the journey? Interesting. good at it. Well, I think when it comes to heading towards your purpose on this journey we call fucking life, the thing that's holding you back is your ability to emotionally regulate, which is hard. I've seen what's been happening to you, well, heard what's been happening to you, and all the different obstacles that have been thrown at you, and it would be hard for me to stay in control of my emotions during this time. So, but I feel like that's also your biggest hindrance. So that means, not that you're doing anything wrong, but that needs to be your focus now. Getting in control of those emotions, balancing that shit out. I feel like where you're at right now is you've been overloaded, you've been exhausted, you've been pulled in too many directions, your job being one of them, I think, and the universe is helping you relieve yourself of that. Set up better defenses, set yourself up in a better position, a better defensive position. So you have your protections, you have your, safety nets in place, so you feel more confident and comfortable in your world. But in order to do that, you have to face some obstacles. You have to face some things that'll make you feel scared. Confirmation. But you have a lot of options here. You have a lot more than you think you do. And they're saying they want you to look at your choices. They want you to weigh out your options. They want you to take your time during this transition. Because at the end of the day, I feel like you've learned all the deep emotional lessons to start the pivot towards your life. To start to experience this better future that you have in store for you. Your strength is when shit fucks up, you redirect back on course to where you should be, or onto a better course, I should say. And I feel like, that's exactly what's happening. Something is imploding to help you find the fun again, to help you find the love in your world, to help you find more inspiration and passion and connection. Your weakness is that you are powerful, but I feel like you feel a little confused and overwhelmed by that statement because it doesn't feel necessarily true in this moment, but it is. And that's your weakness, that you cannot see how powerful you are. Well, you're the Empress, home slice. You're very powerful, and you need to understand that and trust that. Your potential is when you come into balance and harmony, I feel like you're going to blow any old wish fulfillment out of the water. Maybe your wish fulfillment was just like to be happy and to not struggle. And instead, not only are you happy, but you're exceptionally happy. Not only do you not struggle, but you exceed now at life. Everything is just so much more than you could probably imagine. And so your potential here is, if you get your shit aligned, it could be so much more than you had ever, hoped for. Moving forward, right now you're not creating the world that you want. Instead, you're being victim to things that are happening, meaning you have the know-how and the go-ahead to create something beautiful here now with this blank, fresh start, this new beginning. But I feel like you're holding on to old things that people, let's say you had to get the job to pay the bills, even though you didn't really like the job or want the job. And now you're trying to get the job back because you want to pay the bills, right? But this isn't making you feel like this is the world you want. This is what you need to do in order to survive. You know what I mean? And they need you to switch that mentality. I feel like your ships have come in, but you got to look past the illusions of the bullshit of this job situation. You got to look past that, of the Vern situation. You got to look past that and realize this is trying to show you something. This is trying to help you with something. I feel like it's time to get out of your comfort zone, but you're feeling disconnected and out of harmony. And that is also another moment. I feel like something is going to happen because of this job thing between you and Vern that's going to make some things more clear for you. And that is also an important part of this process. Your guides want you to know you're healing. This is healing for long-term plans and success to come together in the future for you. It's also going to bring you a lot of passion and inspiration. You haven't been feeling excited about life for a long time. Yeah, you've had excited moments. But overall, your daily, your daily life, I don't think we've been super excited about that. And I feel like this whole turn of events is going to help you get re-inspired about life, get re-excited about life. Good morning, Ty. You love life. You've been emotionally cautious, but it's because you're finding your worth again and you're not liking everything that you've been experiencing. So I feel like new boundaries, new different things need to be kind of set up to strengthen where we're at in our relationship if that's what we're going to do. And not only that, but I feel like something might surprise you. You might have more support now because of everything that went down. He might kind of step up a little bit. Moving forward. You're going to keep your walls up during this time, and you're going to be resistant to these changes. It's going to keep you from your power, and it's going to make you feel like you're out of your power. Like you're not in control of anything. Like this is all just happening to you. And they're saying it's time to close out this chapter. You need to trust your intuition more, but you're ignoring it because you're scared. It's uncomfortable. Oh my God. All these things are super scary. You know, but at the end of the day, you have all the support in the world. And actually, you would have more support if you would make some choices for yourself. But you're reserving and holding back, which is kind of preventing some of the support that's supposed to be coming in for you, making life more difficult and more crazy. They're saying, overall, the big message here is get in control of your feelings. Restore your faith in yourself. You gotta let go of this old story of like, this is just, you know, it just fucked up again. I'm doing it right and it's still fucking up. What if this isn't a fuck up? What if your next job pays you double what you're making now, you know? What if this is a pivot into the right direction, you know? Not a fuck up. It just feels like a fuck up because, well, it's crazy. But you, like we had this conversation this morning, you know you didn't do anything wrong. And that's all that matters. You're not a fuck up. You didn't fuck anything up. The universe is helping you find something better. And I know it feels crazy right now, but I assure you, it's for your best good. It's for your betterment. It's for your healing and for your journey, for you to get back on course where you belong. Not that you were really off course, but this was just like training wheels, you know? Imagine that. Your job was your training wheels or something, and now the training wheels have fallen off. The job has fallen off, but it's because you're ready to fly free, baby. You don't need any more help. You don't need any more learning steps. You don't need any more supplement in between. Now you have all the power and the capability to do this shit. Not maybe. It's a blessing. It is a blessing in disguise. That 100% is. I feel like this job thing happened for a very deliberate reason, and wherever you land next, it definitely will be better. It's an upgrade, not a downgrade. Hey, Sarfar, good morning. Upgrade, no downgrade. It's just an upgrade. It just feels like a downgrade. But it's not. It's actually literally upgrading you. And soon enough, you will see that. You have any questions? You're so welcome, babe. Gotta break it down to build it up stronger, you know? Son of a biscuit. Oh yeah, you're gonna be more than okay. You're gonna be more than okay, I promise. Hey, hey, hey. You're so welcome. Oh my goodness. That was good. That was so good. I was so hungry. I didn't realize how hungry I was. Alright guys, if you have any cards, oh my god. If you would like a free card, comment your name. If you want to answer no questions, subscribe. If you want a mini, send a gift goal or $5. If you want a full read, go look at the menu. Feed that baby in you. I know, right? Hey, Carmen, what's up? I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good today. Feeling lively, a little upbeat. Definitely going to take a nap later, but that's not too out of the normal. I feel like I say this every day, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again. I also have to do laundry today. Good Lord. Like, literally every day. Laundry. I will die in a flood of laundry, I feel like. That's where I'm going to spend out my days. Washing and drying, and folding. Son of a biscuit. Nobody wants any cards? No? Well, shit. Okay. Well, I might call her good then for the morning. There we go. There's one. I was like, what's happening here? What's happening? Carmen. Lisa, good morning. Attachment. We are holding on to something that we need to let go of. Feel like we're like, but we love it. No, you feel like you need it. You're holding it back. You're suffocating it. We're attached to it. And they're saying, in order to have this bigger, brighter future, you gotta let go of that. If you love something, set it free. If it loves you, it will come back. Do I need a reading, love? Let's see. Dismiss. Good morning, Fancy Nancy. What's up, girl? Haven't seen you in a while. Lisa, what do we need to hear for readings for you? Alright, general, no. Relationship, yes. Jazz, yes. Relationship, jazz, yes. The week ahead, major arcana, yes. Past lives, major arcana, yes. The Gypsy Witch, major arcana, yes. The Gypsy Couple, major arcana, yes. Jesus Christ. The Journey, no. The Alignment, no. The Chakra Check, yes. The Extended Jazz, no. Love Boat, no. Love Canoe, no. How They See You, no. 1 year from now, no. Okay, so the week ahead, past life, Gypsy Witch, and Gypsy Couple are all major arcanas. Those are your most recommended, my dear. Let's see. I'll pull again for those 4. Let's see, for Lisa. Lisa. For those 4 readings, what is the most importante one? Week ahead. Got a major arcana again. Past life, nope. Gypsy Witch, yep. Gypsy okay, so Gypsy Couple and the week ahead. But the week ahead is a little stronger in my opinion. But those 2 got major arcanas again. It's not a person. Oh, I'm sorry. I always do my analogies with people. I don't always, but I do a lot of the time. It's because it's easiest. Because most times it is people. Silly. But yeah, I get you. I get you, girl. You're welcome. Card for Jeremy. Journey. Lori, I got you too. The Journey. I feel like he's been experiencing a lot of chaos. A lot of like crazy upbeat energy, like a lot of stuff going on. But he said, but they're saying like that he has a choice. Is there? See these arrows? He has a choice right now, and he has to decide which way he wants to go. This is part of the journey. I feel like the reason why he feels so pulled in all these different ways is because he's got too much going on, and he needs to make like narrow in his focus to like one thing. Oh, you're fine, Geraldine. It's a habit. I've been wanting to stop, but being stubborn. Girl, I feel you. I have that problem too. Lori, let's see what you need to hear. I think you're more like, I think you've been astral traveling, but I think you're like having moments of lucid dreaming, which is like where you're more present in your dream state. Yes, of course. More present in your dream state, and I feel like you're doing more of like a lucid dream kind of thing. Alright, Lori, what do we need to hear? Good morning, Angie. Lori, we're preventing ourselves from healing some shit, but enough is enough. We're starting to realize how we've been doing that, and we're letting the obstacles go. This is going to bring in a lot of happiness. You're going to have energy. Like, you're going to be like, oh man, I feel like I can do things. That's because you're not feeling so drugged down by this negative energy. I feel like there is still some situations around lack, but they're saying stop worrying about that. Confirmation, it's going to be taken care of here in the near future. I feel like this is maybe finances. Maybe like some unexpected bill came up and you're like, well, and there's like, don't worry, it's going to be taken care of. Whatever this is. Well, it might not be finances. It could be like your kid's trying to move into your house and you don't want that. And they're like, don't worry. He'll get some weird offer and he won't be moving in. There's something here though. They're saying, don't worry. It's going to work its way out and you're not going to have to really do much of anything. Okay. So just like let it like mellow. Let it mellow. Angie, what do we need to hear? Listen deeply. You're trying to tell yourself something. Maybe you've been feeling a little frustrated, a little anxious, a little angry. Maybe you've been feisty with your people around you, you know. But there's something you're trying to tell yourself, and you're like, why am I so weird? Like, but you got to pay attention more because there's a very specific reason as to why you're being so cray-cray. Something's got under your skin, and you need to deal with it. Fancy Nancy, the thinking woman. Time to come up with some plans, Stan. And it's green, and I'm hearing, like, love. This is something about your passions, your purpose, what calls you. Do you need to learn some things for this? You know, do you need to take some classes? Do you need to look at some, you know, storefront leases? I don't know what it is, but there's something about coming up with some plans, learning some shit, and getting going on it. Getting going on it. Anya, we've got expect miracles, girl. I feel like something very exciting is coming into your stratosphere. And they're saying to accept whatever this is, this big exciting change, because I feel like you've been kind of working towards it, you know? Like, you're sitting at home and maybe, like, let's say you live with your parents and you're like, man, wish I had my own place. I wish I had my own place. I wish I had my own place. And then, boom, all of a sudden, your friend Lacey is like, oh, I gotta move out of state because of my job, and I'm gonna sublet my apartment, but I don't want to go through this. And you're like, wait a minute, what? Like, I want to move. So I feel like some kind of opportunity is going to be coming up here. I'm about to take classes for taxes, so I can do that. Hell yeah, girlfriend. Boom. Hey. Bam, bam, bam. Di. What does Di need to hear? The garden and the gates. This girl, she has a key around her neck, and she's at this gate that's locked. And she's like, oh, what do? I don't know. Because it's just like a big, vast land, right? And she knows what's in her little garden. Her favorite things. Her favorite stuff. But man, beyond that gate is the whole world. Which is so much more stuff. So much more cool things, right? But you're like, but I kind of like it here. I don't know if I should go out. And they're saying, you have a choice to make. And it's... the choice is about experiencing, I feel like, new opportunities. Are you okay with living your life day in, day out just like it has been? Or do you want more? Does your soul stare off into the distance and call out for more? More, you know, like, what is it? Gotta do something here. Gotta do something. Lisa, door to spirit. I feel like the universe is asking you to tap in. To tap into your inner knowing more right now, and to embrace your guides more, and to like just let that spirituality just flood in. I feel like there's a little bit of hesitancy from you occasionally because it's intimidating, or it's a lot, or maybe you don't think you have that gift or that ability or whatever. But the reality is I feel like spirit is begging for you to start like exploring the spiritual world deeper, so you can like really tap into some of your skills and your gifts. Blogana. Caring connections. I feel like it's all about the people around you right now. Make sure you're deepening those vibes. Make sure you're like investing in the relationships around you that you really care about. Right now is very importante for you to do that. Ease and grace for Susan. It's time to take it easy today. Be chill. Be zen. You're going to be like, the house is on fire. And you're like, well, that's a shame. That's exit stage left then, I guess. You know, like, very calm. Very chill. You're welcome. So, literally, channeling was so weird for me. I was in a room with a couple channelers. And they were like, you need to channel. And I was like, I don't know how to fucking do that. And I felt so on the spot. And there was a bunch of people around. But the reality was, it was very easy for me. So, like, I didn't think it was going to be. But I thought nothing was going to happen, to be honest. But then I sat on the couch and I took a few deep breaths. And I set my intention to allow them to channel through. Like, I gave you permission, channel through me. And you know, give the message or whatever. And, like, almost immediately, I felt my body completely, like, change. It was actually kind of overwhelming at first. Because I felt... I don't know. You ever feel sick? And, like, it's, like, hard to move your body because you got those body aches and shit? It kind of felt like that. Like, it was hard to be... I don't know. It's really hard to explain unless you, I guess, have experienced it. But, and not everybody experiences it like that. But for me, that's just how it was. I just literally took a deep breath, set my focus, and literally granted them permission to channel through me. And then, like, boom. But I also, like, stuttered a lot, and, like, it was kind of like my physical body was being resistant to the energetic body that was trying to speak through me or something. But I was also learning. But I'm pretty sure on YouTube they've probably got something like, I want to learn how to channel, you know, and they'll give you advice. But I feel like it's kind of different from everybody. But the basics are sit down, clear your mind, grant permission. Oh, and, you know, have something to ask about. You know, like, it could be just like, what's the collective message today? It could be anything, but, like, set some kind of direct, you know, intent on what you want to know about. And then just let the rest come through. And I'll tell you that I was worried that I would want to, like, say things, but it wouldn't be me, or blah, blah, blah. And there, confirmation, and try to get out of your head with that. Get out of the expectation of anything you might hear, and just allow whatever words come flow out, you know? It's kind of weird, but yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and meditation, as much as I think it's really good, and I do believe in it, I meditate a lot. Actively, I guess you could say. Like, I stop, clear my mind, and talk to my guides, like, throughout my day constantly. And so, I feel like meditation is more required for other people that don't ever, you know, calm down and get in the present moment. Because that's really all meditation is just, like, taking a few deep breaths, clearing your mind, and being in the present moment. Not thinking about what's going to happen, not thinking about what did happen, just being here and now. And when you're in a quiet situation, what's happening here and now? Nothing, right? Because you're in a quiet room, all alone. So being present means focusing on the blankness, the blank space. And so meditation for me, I used to think it was really hard until I found out that I'm, like, doing it literally all the time. And then it wasn't so hard. Do you do a protection before I start channeling? No, but I know who I'm channeling. If you're just, like, leaving it up into the stratosphere, I would say yes. And secondly, I have, like, tattoos and stuff protected on my body for literal reasons just like that. So, personally, mine is already wrapped up. But yeah, I feel like it would probably be a smart idea to put some kind of protection sigil on your body. On your body. Music helps me relax to meditate. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I love you so very much. And I will be back on tomorrow, probably. I think it's Saturday, maybe. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe me and Chad will come on in the night or something. Yeah, absolutely. Have a grand, beautiful day. See you guys later. Love you so much. Bye. Oh, Ratita. There are a lot of scammers that, like, take my shit and claim to be me, and they are not me. I will never reach out to you. I will respond to you, but I won't reach out to you. It wasn't me. Yeah, they like, change shit. It'll be, like, the high sage with 2 eyes in it, or the high sage with all lowercase instead of some uppercase, or... Anyways, I'll never reach out to you, and there's 1,000,002 scammers out there that take our likenesses, and she's live but messaging. I'm like, she's live, but yeah, here's my hands. I'm not doing anything. So anyways, they just scam and stuff, and so please don't give your money to these people, and don't engage. Just block them or report them for harassment or something. But yeah, I will never reach out to you. I will respond to you if you reach out to me, but that's the only way. You have to contact me. Alright, guys. I love you so much, and I will talk to you all very soon, okay? Okay, alright, I love you.